Hi, I'm Laura with teachMC. Now we've already provided you with a lot of stock questions on the site, but every once in a while you're going to need something that's a little more tailored to your lesson plans. So when that happens, there's a really easy way for you to just create questions of your own. So this tutorial is going to be walking you through that process step by step, so stick around. Okay, so first and foremost, you are going to need to open up a browser. I'm going to use Google Chrome, but feel free to use whichever browser you feel most comfortable with. They'll all work just fine. So you open up your browser, like so, and you just go to Quizlet.com. Once you're there, you go to log in and enter in your username. I'll log in as lhatch2. And now here you are in your study feed. This is basically your home page. So you're part of teachMC, and in this tutorial you want to add your own set. So in order to do that, you just go right up to the top, you scroll over to create set, and you click on that, and you create one. I don't really have any data that I want to enter right now, so instead I'm just going to create something a little silly. We'll do facts about Zoe, my dog. The description, trivia, and general knowledge about Zoe. And the subject is also Zoe. You can allow set discussion if you want students to be able to comment on the set. You can allow that. If not, you can uncheck that box and they won't be able to. You can also decide who you want to be able to see this. Everyone, that is everyone on the Quizlet site. If you have something really great that you think a lot of people would benefit from, you may want to choose everyone. Just me, if this is for your own personal use, you would choose just me. Certain classes. So if one section of your class is studying the material, or one class that you're teaching is studying the material but the other isn't, you would choose certain classes. Or people with a password. So say as an extra credit opportunity for the people who showed up to your class today, you wanted them to be able to have access to this set. You could give them a password and then they would have access to it. So it just depends on what you want to do with the information and who you want it to be visible to. That's what you select. Since this is kind of a silly thing, I'm going to choose just me because this isn't really beneficial to anyone, actually. So once you do that, you go down to enter your flashcards. You're going to first choose a language. You can choose from a drop-down menu. Whichever language you prefer. I will be choosing English. Or if you don't want to use the drop-down menu, there's also a little link right here that pre-selects English for you. So once we've decided on our languages, we start entering our questions. So let's see. What is Zoe's favorite food? Zoe is quite fond of pork tenderloin. Next question. What is Zoe's favorite toy? My dog is quite fond of tennis balls. What is Zoe's nickname? She's got a lot of nicknames, my dog, but her most common one is Hochizo. You can just keep adding questions, however many you need to add. It defaults to 5 questions initially in a set, but if you want to add another one, you just click this little plus sign down here that says add row, and an extra row will appear. You can also, once you put in your final answer on this last question, you can just hit the tab key on your keyboard and another row will appear. It's just entirely up to you, whatever you find easier, clicking the plus or hitting tab. So I don't really need these blank questions, So what I'm going to do is delete them. I do that by clicking on this little blue X. And I just click on all the way up, all the way up. There we go. So just these 3 questions. If I wanted to rearrange them in an order that I felt was, made a little bit more sense for the material, I could do that by clicking on this up and down arrow, holding it, and then dragging up until I put it where I think it belongs. And you can also drag down. So this is basically how you're going to create a set. Once you've got your questions and answers done, you can also decide to flip-flop them. So say, what are the questions now? I want to be the answers. So I just click this little arrow, and voila, they are flip-flopped. So this way you can customize it to suit your needs. Once you're done with this, you can click Create Set, and the set is created. And we've already gone through a tutorial on what to do with the set once you have it. Now if there's something that you forgot or something that you'd like to add and you need to edit this set, you just go over here on the left hand toolbar and you go down to edit this set. And it takes you right back to the screen that we were just in. Once you're done with your edits, you click Save again and it brings you back out here. If you're done with the set and you don't want it to exist anymore, you can just click Delete. Are you sure? Yes, delete this set. And that is pretty much it. So this has been how to customize a set of questions of your own. As always, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us on our WordPress site. It's teachmc.wordpress.com. We're always listening and we always love your feedback. And don't forget to teach MC.